Let's begin with just exactly where you're from, and give us a little background of how you came from Puerto Rico, from Miami. Just go ahead and tell us.
I was born in Puerto Rico and raised in Miami, Florida. Just graduated from high school, and I was just like any other regular person, just working and just paying bills. And I just felt empty inside. I feel like that wasn't it for me, that I had to fulfill something else, something much bigger.
Okay, so then you come over here, you visit your family, and then you end up feeling like this might be a place for you.
I just kept praying just to make sure that I was making the right decision. I didn't want to take my steps. I wanted to make sure that I was being guided, taking his steps. And just me praying, like I just felt right inside to around October of 2017, I felt right to take the leap of faith and just come to Texas.
The fall of 2018, you're walking around campus, and tell us how you got to meet the Destino.
So they actually had a table outside of CCC campus. Then that following week, there was the first Bible study. I missed that one, but I went to the following one.
So we're at Destino, we go to familia groups, and then what else happens there?
Everybody's just lovable. Everybody interacts with each other. Everybody just acts like a family. Like the bond there is just great. The connections, and everybody just acts like a family on Destino's time and not Destino's time. As in, we still interact with each other outside of Destino.
I texted you. I remember I texted you, and we started just connecting a little bit further. Tell me what does that do for you? I mean, what does that mean when a faculty reaches out to you, maybe, or maybe just another staff member?
So when I seen that you had texted me and said, "Hey, Willie, what's our status?" That just let me know. I'm like, oh wow, like he's actually trying to have not just a part-time relationship. Like he's actually trying to have an everyday relationship. So that actually, that just meant a lot, because I love having friendship. I like having everyday relationships. With the society and just with everybody. So like that just meant a lot, that I will have somebody else to just associate with on a daily basis.
Obviously now, as we're here and we're, you fast forward a couple of months, you've got to get baptized. I remember that was another place. Thankfully, Destino was gracious enough to invite me to be one of the speakers at one of their conferences. And I remember you telling me you got baptized there and rededicated your life to the Lord. And then that led to a winter conference that I think you also went in January.
Right.
And again, connecting with, and so your vision growing about Destino, further, which I think is very important, that you realize you're not just here, but there's a family group all across the United States. Is there anything else that you feel like, the people need to see what Destino's meant to your life, the relationship? What are you thinking about?
So like the whole relationship, when I was at Destino and I got close to you, so everything was all new to me because I never had a father figure in my life. So just having you just call me and us going out and us talking about sensitive conversations, at first it made me uncomfortable because I never vented to a male figure in my life, so it was hard for me. Having you as a male figure / mentor, and yeah, so I just felt like that was just really great. And then like I was getting closer, and when you had told me, oh Willie, I love you, I was in shock, because that was the first time a male figure had ever told me that. So I was just like, oh snap, and I felt the love, the emotions, that they were so real. I'm like, oh wow, like a man figure just told me I love you, and I never had my father to tell me I love you. So like things that I should have been experiencing since I was little, I'm just experiencing now while I'm older.